Guys, today I will show you how you can turn your non-damage skills into the deadliest weapon in the game, and that's not a cap, but hold my beer because it gets even better than that. Not only your skills will deal insane damage, they will work extremely well as crowd control and of course healing power. Yes, your non-damage skills will provide you with crowd control, healing and DPS. This build is pure cheat code, and as usual, welcome to the insanity. Uncle Butcher in the building with another barbecue chicken setup. And in general, if you want to be updated with all the best barbecue chicken setups for PvP and PvE, hey, maybe consider subscribing. Anyway, this build works in solo and in team play. In solo play, this is absolutely magical because our shock trap not only will stop enemies but will apply status effect, and that will trigger exotic wild mask. And as you know, wild mask will apply debuff for 10 seconds on our enemies, and no hazard protection can take this debuff off. So legendary enemies will receive maximum damage from Wild Mask. Shock Trap will be active non-stop for us, but huge tip here guys, since we have no cooldown whatsoever in this build, yes, we have no cooldown because we are using Rigger gear set, on the fly you can switch between Shock Trap and Explosive Trap to take out quickly dogs, war machines. I strongly recommend you to use Explosive Trap, and Explosive Trap again will apply bleed effect. Actually, look how quickly it will take out this war machine. Boom, it's done. It's cooked perfectly from both sides. And by applying bleed effect, again, you're gonna heal yourself. By applying shock effect, you're gonna heal yourself. You are stopping enemies. Shock trap will stop all annoying drones. You are healing yourself. You have skill damage. Your assault turret will deal insane damage. On top of that, you have a stupid amount of protection from elites. You have weapon damage. You can play as solo agent in Summit on legendary strongholds. I don't care. You can wipe every goddamn hunt, and we have a lot to cover today. But before we continue, quick word from today's sponsor, Diving.net. If you don't have time or you don't want to grind, then these guys can help you all with any task. Simply name it. These guys have been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews. You can check everything by yourself, and I strongly recommend always before you buy anything in online, check reviews. I have tested these guys by myself and I haven't received any bad review from my subscribers. So with my promo code RBDIV you will have 15% discount not only on Division 2 items but on all services. So hey, maybe check these guys out. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate, comment down below or contact the operator. But now let's get back to this build. Like I said, it works in team play and in solo play. In team play it's absolutely magical, but you have to follow a couple of rules here to be basically unstoppable. One of those is of course specialization. Gunner specialization is must have. We have a lot of goodies from this specialization, but like I said, if you want to be updated with barbecue chicken setups till this day, baby, you have to subscribe. That will be your best decision this year. Anyway, with that boring intro out of ways, let's dive into this one. For specialization, we have to use the gunner, and it's a must have. If you will use 511 named gloves, you could maybe switch gunner specialization for survivalist specialization, but we actually don't need survivalist specialization because healing is kinda insane. Yeah, you would maybe receive more DPS out from survival specialization, but gunner is really dope because on kill you are getting armor back, and that's really important in this build. Like I said, this is cheat code build. We are exploiting status effects and armor on kill attributes. What in nutshell, status effect will trigger armor on kill attribute or proc armor on kill attribute. Yes, this game is broken, and for that reason it's absolutely super cheesy to use this build. So you're gonna apply bleed effect or shock effect, you will get armor back instantly, and you don't have to kill any enemies whatsoever. You have to apply only status effect. It will work also with your Dread Addict exotic rifle. It's absolutely stupid. You can use the mob and aim at shotgun as your primary or secondary weapon, because on that shotgun you have armor on kill attribute. Unfortunately, preservation talent was fixed. Previously it worked with your skill kills, now you have to kill enemies with your weapons to proc preservation, so I would not recommend to use preservation. For second weapon I would recommend to use Scorpio shotgun. In general, one of the best weapons for PV legendary content period. Not only it looks badass, but also it can stop Chungus, any enemy, hunter, rogue agent. You're gonna apply status effects, and with full stacks applied on enemy, that enemy will receive by 20% more incoming damage. Again, as you saw, healing is kinda nuts if you think about that. So yeah, this is pure cheat code, and again, why this is a top-notch, top tier build, because we are taking away cooldown to our skills by using Rigger Gear Set. You have to simply deconstruct your skills and boom, you will get your skills instantly back. And that works with our assault turret and traps. Just make sure to notice when your skills are on low health, and at that time, before enemies take those skills out, destroy those skills by yourself. If your enemies will take out your turret, for example, then you will receive 18-15 second cooldown. It depends on your skill haste. So always make sure that you are destroying your skills, and it works like a dream, this build. So we don't have any cooldown whatsoever on our skills. We have almost 51% protection from elites, over the 50% protection from elites. That's the reason why nobody can kill us. And I tried this setup with armor on kill mods, but those kinda weak and I didn't saw any improvements, so I switched those with protection from elites. Exotic Wild Mask will turn our status effect into the damage, so by applying blind, shock effect, you will apply debuff from Wild Mask, and that will work for 10 seconds. And like I said, you can easily take out these annoying machines by using Explosive Trap. Destroy Explosive Trap, you have no cooldown whatsoever, and you can instantly switch back to your Shock Trap. So this build gets everything what you need. For chest piece, I'm using Rigger chest piece, and Rigger chest piece will increase our skill damage by freaking 25%. That's really nice buff actually. For holster, I'm using Rigger holster, skill damage everywhere. Rigger backpack is must have to get that no cooldown effect whatsoever on your build. And for gloves, you could use Wyvern gloves for more skill damage. I'm using improvised piece for mod slot. You could use 511 gloves, named gloves with armor kill attribute, receive more armor back by applying status effect. But anyway, your skills are dealing damage. You are applying damage by you are getting damage by applying status effects, and not only that, it works really well as crowd control. You're gonna stop any enemy on battlefield. You are getting DPS, you getting of course healing, and survivability is outstanding. And like I said, it's really dope on legendary difficulty, because you're gonna stop drones with your shock trap. You can easily destroy dogs and war machines with explosive trap. Apply any of these status effects and you're gonna heal yourself. Throw in the mixed Dread Addict exotic rifle and you will get a ridiculous amount of bonus armor. You can get more skill damage by using Wyvern gloves, or maybe even more armor by using 511 gloves. Unfortunately, I didn't found 511 gloves in my stash, but 50% protection elites is super dope. Works really well on heroic difficulty if you want to clear heroic control points, since there most of the time you will fight only elite enemies, yellow NPCs. For the skills, I mean, it depends what you want, but I would recommend you to stick with this combination. Butcher drops the mic, stay safe, love you all, and like I said, this build is absolutely cheat code. And yeah, bye.